Hey, the work on the Mary has started. Go for it, boys. My part of the bargain is as good as done. They say lunatics are incredibly strong. Still, it's hard to imagine Petra hiking all the way to the northlands with this thing on her back. Let's see. A water bottle. Water is the only thing there's enough of here in the northlands, at least in frozen form. Here.
Look. Quack.
That wasn't there before. I'd rather stay away from Munkus. But my hairy shadow will get suspicious if I don't do something about the submarine. Spot just opened up. Miserable tin cans. I lived in Red Harbor for a while and was always afraid they'd come and get me at night. Luckily, they rattled so loud that I was warned and able to hide from them. Tin cans. Luckily, they open airships to a metal coffin like that. Imagine the stink when a troop of orcs is on board. Monkus is a general in the Shadow Army. I'm staying as far away from him as possible. Tin cans. Luckily, they rattled so loud.
Halt! No admittance for your kind.
General in the Shadow Army. I'm staying as far away from him. Miserable tin. Luckily, they I rather doubt the hatch can be opened from here. General in the Shadow Army. I'm staying as far. Were only invented a few years ago. Monkus is a miserable tattled so loud. Hey, Cornelius!
Oh, hello.
That animal rights activist out there?
No, don't mention her, please.
What can you tell me about her?
Not much. A radical, a mad woman, sabotaged my Yeti traps because she wanted to prevent me from catching the Yeti. That no one should lock up an animal, and that she hopes the Yeti throws me into an icy crevasse.
She loves animals.
People like her stand in the way of progress. Look how far we have come. We have machines that are deadlier than magic spells. We have devices that we didn't even know we needed 10 years ago. Without modern science, we would still be living in caves.
If you say so. Goodbye, Cornelius. Fall on your head.
Okay.
Not now. If I hope they know what they're doing. At least they look nerdy enough. Hello. How's it coming on?
Very broken.
Looks like it.
Spare parts missing.
Like what?
A piston. A steam engine.
You're missing a piston for the steam engine? Don't you have something like that down in your workshop?
No, too bad. And machine oil. Finest machine oil. Need. Urgent.
All right. I'll take care of it. If the critters don't have a piston, then I guess Monkus' ship is the only alternative. Okay, let's go.
Halt! Who are you and what do you want?
My name is irrelevant. I've got an offer to make to your boss.
An offer he can't refuse.
Of course he can refuse it, but first he has to hear it.
There's something to that. Go on in. But if I can give you a tip, don't provoke it. You can go in. thing doesn't come on board.
Sorry, kid. Wait here for me. This way, Critter won't notice that all I care about is the piston.
Hey! Crew members only!
I just wanted...
Out! Right now!
Who are you? And why shouldn't I let you suffer the painful death?
Well...
A minute, I know you. Aren't you one of those little thieves from Groxen?
I'm not a thief.
Of course not. You do what you have to do. Right attitude. You have to seize every opportunity that presents itself. That's the only way to get ahead in this world. So, what do you want? I have a lot to do.
You have a ship. I have a ship. Shouldn't we help each other out?
I wouldn't know what I would want from you.
Well, I just happen to have a wish. I need a piston for a steam engine.
What will you offer me for one? Need to rid myself of my dear family is in that accursed mountain.
Whom?
Rubbish! Down there, by those critters.
How are those little guys supposed to help you gain power?
They have something outrageous. That can build machines.
What?
I saw it with my own eyes. Buttons to tell the machine what to build, and a short time later, it came out of the machine.
Huh, amazing.
That's not amazing. It's fantastic. They use the machine to make spare parts. But just imagine what a weaponsmith could do with it. A warlord. Or me.
Definitely fantastic. About the piston I need, I was thinking... I'll get you access to the Critter's Sanctuary if you'll give me a piston.
Indeed. What makes you think you can overcome their thick walls or their stubbornness?
An idea. I'm working on their behalf. One of them is out there accompanying me. I'll help them to get their heart back.
I see. And of course, your skin is more important than their hide.
Just want to get away from here and finally be left in peace.
I trust you. Once a scoundrel, always a scoundrel. You can get a piston from my crew in the engine room, provided you get me access to the Critter's Sanctuary.
All right.
Good.
Critters behind the big cliff. Well, could it be that you borrowed something from them and forgot to return it?
Never forget anything. I have their heart, true, and I will keep it until I get what I want.
Maybe we could negotiate.
I am not accustomed to negotiating, and I'm not about to start now. Certainly not in this matter. It will be the key to my meteoric rise!
How could you steal the heart when it means so much to the critters?
A masterstroke! I stumbled across their little workshop by chance a year ago. The fellows were extremely busy getting their sanctuary into shape, but they were lacking raw materials that aren't found in this region.
Pretended to be an altruistic friend in need?
What would you have done? I was able to catch a glimpse of the heart while it was in the machine. I knew I had to have it. So I sent them as many tools and materials as they wanted. I became their friend. I pretended to have a dizzy spell. They took me to their sanctuary, and thus within reach of the heart.
Still doing here?
Well, I thought all the power was in the heart, you see, but it isn't. It doesn't do a thing. Nothing at all. It only works in the sanctuary, in the machine, which the critters are guarding with their lives. They would rather see it destroyed than let me have it.
Evil lurks everywhere, it seems.
Everywhere. Just like opportunities. I have been sent from one accursed spot in this world to the next, but I have learned to discover opportunities where others see only despair.
I wouldn't have expected such lyrical language from you.
I have a speechwriter. Of crap.
I see. Why weren't you sent someplace where there's more going on?
I'm the 9th of 6 children. The offspring that mother didn't eat immediately after giving birth to them.
Ew!
It isn't easy being a 6th child. 5 older brothers and sisters to knock off. But I finally have a promising plan that will make me mother's favorite. They will all respect me.
What sort of plan?
You are too curious, my friend. Do you know why there are no curious people around me?
I'm not interested. Not at all. Not at all.
Precisely.
There's a lot of technology in this thing, isn't there?
Only the very best. The Leviathan belonged to my brother Grosh.
Let me guess. He had an accident?
No, I killed him to get his ship.
I've got to go.
Very well. Go. But do not forget our deal. My success and your life depend on it. And stay alert. These critters are not as stupid as they look. Who can build this has extraordinary abilities.
Is that?
This is the heart your friends are after.
Is that a crystal?
Know what it is, but there is no other like it in this world. This stone is not of natural origin, of that I am sure. Those critters have built it. It provided their sanctuary and their machine with energy until I stole it.
It's beautiful.
Immeasurably valuable. But I would not give it up for any treasure in the world. My victory is nigh, and you will provide it for me. You are one of us, and our kind always seeks their own advantage. That makes you predictable.
You know that feeling when you've absolutely got to have something? Of all rationality aside and live only for that one thing?
No.
Yeah, it's like love. Come on, little friend. We have a heart to conquer.